This is my Minecraft server. The IP is penguin.gg, and I'm trying to make a video on the server every day for 30 days in a row. Today, we're on day 11. And I'm very pleased to say that in the last episode, we did fix my house. Well, we finished it, shall we say. It was only up to there. Now, it covers the entire area, which is very, very nice. And the world border was expanded, so we've got much more space to work with. And the main thing that I want to crack on with today is getting the farmer's harvester, which means, in fact, I should be using, let's use my axe. It means I have to have farmed 1,000 potatoes because I have to get tier 1 mastery in potatoes. Will farming all of these actually get me there? I'm not entirely sure. Nope, we need another 200, so I'll pick them all up and then replant them all. And that is all of them planted down. We just got to wait for them to grow. Plus, I can sell the rest. It's actually quite a full inventory there, which is not bad. And then we've got the carrots. I think it's a similar amount that I need to get. I need to get 1,000 in total mined up to unlock the farmer's harvester because we need to get tier 1 in carrots as well. So I'm going to do that. But there's also this annoying thing there in Minecraft. You may or may not know about this feature. But if you jump on farmland, nothing happens. No, if you jump on farmland, it usually breaks. Although right now it's not, and I don't know why. That's very strange. But anyway, last episode, I got a book. The book is called Agile 1. And if I put it on my boots, it means that I no longer trample crops. I mean, apparently I'm not doing that anyway, but let's add it. There we go. So now I can't trample them. And also, I don't even think my boots are fully maxed out. Look at that, only blast protection 1. What if I get blown up by a creeper? You know, you've got to be prepared. Also, we've got thorns 3. There we go. Now they're fully maxed out. And my entire armor is, except with the custom enchants. But there we go. Even though I couldn't trample crops before, I definitely can't trample them now. Yeah, a grand total of 815 out of the 1,000. So when these both patches next grow, we'll be there. However, I need to get tier 1 in 6 of these. And I think nether wart is the other one that's my best bet. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of this down in my house. I tell you what, why have I got these poles here? I should get rid of them, shouldn't I? Oh man, as I'm mining it, it's selling it. Hold on. There we go. I need these to actually be able to build upwards. And then I can continue breaking the very top ones. That's much better to get rid of the random poles. I mean, the interior, I admit, could be better decorated. I was going to do that all the way around and make it look nice, but I'm not going to worry about that. Let's just make a nether wart farm. The way I'm going to do that is first by buying a load of this. Let's buy 4 stacks, okay? And then I'm going to take my shovel, because I'm not... What is this shovel, by the way? Have I really not upgraded it? Come on, let's get some efficiency on it. We'll have Silk Touch. We'll have Unbreaking 3. Fantastic. And I'm going to mine out all of this nether wart that I've got here, because I think it could be improved in the way that it's placed down. At the moment, it just looks a little strange, so let's get rid of it all, and let's instead grab some red concrete out of here. And we're going to be doing some floor mining. So I reckon around the edge, we should have red concrete, just like this. Well, it would be like this if I didn't run out. Let's go ahead and buy more. I tell you what, it's expensive to buy a stack, isn't it? Oh, okay, it's not. 4,800. Why did I think red concrete was more expensive than that? It's like the cheapest thing ever. We'll put the dirt back there, and we'll continue around the outside with this. And then in between all the red concrete, that's where I'm going to put in the new soul sand so that we can have nether wart. Okay, whoa! What a waste of grass block that is. Be careful, SP. You need to be keeping this. And yeah, from there, let's just keep placing all of this down. And yeah, just kind of keep mining and then placing as I go. And I'm definitely trying to conserve the dirt and the grass. And the reason for that is because the blocks can then be used to expand this platform. Also, you may be wondering, where's Nebman been? This is the person I'm sharing the island with, but he's not made much progress since the first couple of episodes. And the answer is, he's been on holiday for a week. But I think he's going to be back today at some point. So I think we're going to start seeing stuff happen on his island. And we're going to be able to progress much, much faster with his help. I've been doing all the work for the last 8 or 9 days, so I'll be glad when he's there to help with the island's progress. I think I'm also going to remove these doors and change this bit of floor here to also be red concrete. I think it'll look nice. And then how am I going to do this? Something like that. Perfect. These spare blocks can go in here for now. We've got enough space. Apparently, it's completely full. Is there anything that could come out? Right, the iron. You know, the apples. Why are we keeping apples? I'll just chuck them in here so they'll automatically get sold. And then all of the nether wart, which is in here, I'm going to take out a bunch of it and get busy planting. Now, these bits of grass you see between the windows are kind of annoying me. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to improve the interior of this building just a little bit. Like, it's not going to look amazing, but just make things look like at least I've made some effort to make this look like a good house. I don't know why I've made this a house and then just built a nether wart farm. That's the biggest question on my radar. Why have I done that? This farm will come in handy, so I can't complain too much. We'll put those in there, the spares. I have, yeah, as I said, a few blocks here. So what I'll do is I'll take some white concrete and plug up that hole there, as well as this one. And I think I'll just change the floor. Yeah, I think that works well. Just change the floor to be white, and it at least gives it something nicer. And I put these up so that you couldn't see inside, but now you should be able to see inside because it's actually decent stuff in here. So, you know what? I should get some shears. Do I actually have any? It's honestly no effort whatsoever for me to get the iron, because we have some in there. And do I have shears available? Doesn't look like it. So let's go and grab a couple of pieces of that, and we can make them. Then I could just mine away these much quicker. Yeah, being able to see inside, I think it's fine. It was when I hadn't built anything else of the house, I was like, well, there's no point seeing inside. But now, oh, it's definitely able to be to know what's going on in here. If you look around, yeah, I'm pleased with that. Probably could do with being a white concrete there, but I've run out. Not to worry though. I can buy a singular one. $75. Wow, most expensive wall ever. It's really annoying getting up to it though, because I've built all furnaces and stuff there that shouldn't really be here. They should have a proper place. I don't know if it's a bit dark in here, but you know what? Well, we fell out. It's a good job if you fall, you just teleport straight back up to the top. On top of a cobblestone. Where did you come from? Hey, it's a free cobblestone gen. Imagine one of them in Minecraft. Anyway, that is... let's put that back. There we go. Yeah, that is the inside done. The nether wart farm. Good. So we'll be able to get all the masteries needed from the farms that I have built. And I also think these pig heads don't need to be on there. I reckon it's better if we collect them up, because we should be getting the H tokens. Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I've got a lot of my overflow. What is all this about? I don't know why I've got those. But yes, we've got infused heads, we've got a few blades, we've got a lot of spider ones. Also, so that's kind of all that we've really got of interest in there. Also want to put this fragment into the chest. But if I go ahead and do /H token and then convert, not concert, we're not singing. We convert, we got 591 H tokens. That's got to be put to good use. Personal boosters. Let's get an XP booster going. So, the multiplier for an hour, 125. We have 1,223, so we should definitely buy that. And if we look at what's in here as well, I believe, I don't know what, well, okay, apparently I can't hover over any, but there we go. So yeah, I've also got an island XP booster, so we could get 2 times personally on the XP and 1.5 times, but I reckon if we go on the auction, there's going to be even better ones that are higher than that. Because are they all 1.5? We've got any 2? I think you can get 2 or 3. Yeah, look at that. Times 2. For only 2.5 million. Well, that's worth buying if you ask me. Because as you can see, I've got 638 blazes. Now, the amount of blaze spawners here is 58. I probably, to make it where I want it to be, I'd want maybe 300 spawners. I don't know if I can afford that, though. But more importantly, I don't like the way that the spawners... Can I get them all? Thank you. They're just all, like, dotted around here, and it's not really a nice area. I think I should make a place for the blaze spawner to go. Just like I've got the nether. You know what? I come in here and I like it. The roof area just needs improving, but other than that, it looks really cool in it. But yeah, like I've got the nether wart farm area, I want some sort of blaze farm, and I'm thinking somewhere around the back could be a nice spot. What about just along here? If I can fill in all this with grass blocks, then we could end up having the perfect little area. So let's go ahead and yeah, just kind of keep adding this so it goes all the way along. This is what it's like after extending it by 3 layers. I reckon if I do another 5, it'll be perfect. So let's get those down. And there you have it. It's a great size. And I think I want each of the spawners to be inside a mob head. In fact, the more I do this, the more I'm pretty certain I've got a bit of a vision here going. Mob head is typically 8 by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this could be the first mob, and we could have the tier 1 mobs, such as the pig, the sheep, the chicken, and the cow. It could be the pig, the chicken, I've lost count of what I'm saying, but yeah, pig, sheep, chicken, and cow. And these next 4 could be the tier 2 mobs, which are rabbits, squid, slime, and spiders. And then it's the tier 3 ones, which includes the blaze, also piglins. But yes, the blaze is the one I'm bothered about, and it looks to fit quite nicely. And I reckon if I had the tier 1, 2, 3, and 4 mobs all on the bottom, I could have the tier 5, 6, and 7 ones along the top when they come out. I'm actually planning ahead in a build for once instead of just building it and then having to fix it later on. But if I go and add 2 more either side of this, then that tells me that the blaze is going to go in this spot right here. I do also kind of feel like the whole mob spawner area should be in a joint area for us both to use. But we haven't really got space in the middle bit, and I really like the idea of having every mob head laid out, so Nebman will just have to come to my side of the island if he wants to take out mobs. Now, I have a blaze face in my hardcore world, so I'm going to use that for the design. I've actually decided I'm expanding the grass all the way up to this back edge because I want the mob heads to be at the back edge. Yeah, it's going to require a lot more blocks, but I think it'll be worth it. I don't want things to get too cramped because I'm not really going to build anything behind these anyway, so just to make sure there's plenty of space, I'll expand it all the way to the edge. And with that completely done, I can now buy the relevant blocks from the shop. And I reckon with the 12 concrete, we've got every single needed item. And now this is the spot that it's going to be built, but I want it to be slightly up above me. So I'm going to use smooth sandstone to achieve that. I think if I do it 3 above, that should give me all the maybe even 4. I'm going to go 3 above. 3 is fine. The doorway will be here. And then the actual blaze itself is going to start right here, and that's going to be its bottom of its face. And you end up with something like this. It's kind of a bit of a checkerboard a bit there, isn't it? Probably still doesn't really resemble a blaze, but once I start adding the eyes in, then you can start to see, yeah, it's got a bit of a look of a face about it. And once we add this bit of orange, the rest is easy because it's just all yellow concrete. So we fill all that in, and there you have it. The blaze face is done. I do need to add some walls, and I don't really need to make the size of it look very nice because there'll be another head here, so you won't actually see it. But just for completeness, and because I have loads of money, I will build it out of red concrete so that it will still look somewhat nice, especially from the top, because for now, until I build more on top, you'll be able to see that anyway. And now, as for the rest of the inside, the main thing I need to add is somewhere for the spawner to go, and I want it to drop down so that the player can take it out. So let's go ahead and leave a little 2x2 gap. And in fact, yeah, I've got to just get this right. If we go like this, is this what we want, or do we want it? I think we go one further back personally, and then it'll land right here. Now, I'm not happy with it all being red. Let's just change up the colors a little bit by adding a bit of orange, black, and also glowstone. Yeah, that looks great. Just a nice little bit of light. So the blaze will drop down here. And to make sure that happens, I'm going to need a few fence gates that will go right here, and then they'll all be open. Next, I'll add lava. The reason for this is because, and I've got to make sure I don't get touched by lava, but the reason for this is because... Is this going to work? I'm pretty sure the blaze will take damage if it's water. I mean, it'll still work, but I feel like I don't want them to be getting hurt. Although, because of the positioning of this, the lava kind of flows weirdly. Right, you know what? Plan B. Move everything across one. You know what? I really don't like that. I'm moving it back. And then to solve the problem, I'll move it a bit closer this way. Now we can add that. I actually need to buy some more lava. I accidentally destroyed one of the sources. So we will go ahead and add that into the corner as well. Although before that, let's get the blaze spawners down. So I think they can go there. I think to make sure that nothing spawns. Is that all correct? There we go. That should work fine if we put that here. Let's see if it works, ladies and gentlemen. Moment of truth. Player SB737 is stood here waiting for the blaze to slowly move down. And then when they do, I can take them out. Oh, fantastic. Now, I'd like more spawners here because I can take them out faster than they can spawn at the moment, which isn't great. So let's go ahead and get spending. I'll buy 41. I think that'll get me to an even 100. Okay, never mind. It'll get me to 99, which means I need one more on top of that. There we go. And from there, everything seems to be working quite well at the blaze farm. They're dropping through. They're spawning more and more. And I'll be able to have loads of these all lined up. I think it's a very cool looking concept. I like how it looks. And the best thing is, these blazes are going to give me so much XP. So I think today's been productive. We've expanded the island. We've done a lot. In fact, have these grown yet? No. Still got to wait for the crops to grow. Got to wait for the nether wart in there to grow. But once all that's done, we will next episode be able to get the farmer's harvester. Yet another vote party. Make sure to come on the server and vote, ladies and gentlemen. That would be awesome. And I will see you guys, all being well, tomorrow.